Welcome. Sit or stand in a comfortable way. Allow your shoulders to soften. This is Salsothia. Let us understand together why the small act of asking for what is right can be a practice of care. Today, our topic, skillful complaint, raising concerns with clarity, courage, and care. If you need to adjust your posture or take a breath before we begin, please do so. Return to the breath and settle.
Why learn to complain skillfully? Because asking for repair, fairness, or safety is part of living with others. Often we shrink away, fear of shame, fear of anger, worry about causing trouble. But the Dharma teaches us that right speech can reduce harm and protect dignity. In the Buddhist teaching, speech is a path. It can wound or it can heal. So today we practice a humble, practical map so that your words hold kindness and clear purpose.
Let me begin with a small Cambodian household vignette. Imagine a family in a narrow house near the market. A small leak starts above the kitchen shelf after the rainy season. The landlord walks by and says he will fix it, but days go by and the rice jars get damp. The mother is embarrassed to mention it again. She worries she will be seen as difficult. A neighbor quietly offers a line the mother can use. "Hello, I appreciate you. The leak above my shelf is getting worse. Would you be able to arrange a repair this week? If you prefer, I can share photos and a time that works for me." That simple line preserves the mother's dignity, makes the problem visible, and opens a path for the landlord to act. This is how practice meets the ordinary.
Gateway 1. Prepare. Before we speak, prepare the heart and facts. Gather what you need, a short note of dates, one clear description of the problem, any photos if helpful. Ask yourself, what is my intention? Do I seek repair, clarity, apology, or safety? Check safety. Is there a risk that this conversation will escalate? If yes, pause and prefer mediation, elders, or formal advice. Keep a simple record, date, time, a one-line note of what happened. This is not legal counsel, it is careful practice. When you prepare, your mind is steadier and your words are simpler. A short checklist you can say quietly to yourself before speaking. Breathe in, what do I want? Breathe out, what is the simplest fact I can state? Breathe in, what is the safest next step? Breathe out, who can support me if this feels risky? Practice these breathed questions and you will notice your tone becomes steadier, not shriller, not softer, clear. Gateway 2. State with clarity. Here are 3 copyable scripts. Choose words that fit your culture and voice. First, the gentle request. Use this when you want cooperation, but not confrontation. Example, "Hello, I appreciate your help. I noticed the light in the corridor flickers, and it makes my evening work difficult. Could you please arrange a check this week? I can be home on Wednesday morning." Tone, calm, grateful, simple. Second, the firm repair ask. Use this when a promised repair has not happened. Example, when we last spoke, you said the leak would be fixed. The leak is worse now and it is causing damage. I need the repair done by Friday. If you prefer, I can share date-stamped photos. Please let me know how you will proceed.
Third, the escalation notice. Use this only when prior steps have failed or safety is at stake. Example, I've asked twice about the leak and shared photos. Because it is now causing damage and we have not agreed on a plan, I will seek mediation and document the situation unless we can agree on a repair plan by Monday. I prefer to resolve this together. Please let me know how you wish to proceed.
Now, a few role examples. To a market vendor about the wrong change. "Excuse me, I think the change is short by 2,000 reals. Could we check the receipt together?" Short, polite, focused on the fact. To an employer about unsafe hours. "I want to talk about last week's shift schedule. I'm concerned about safety when I work beyond 8 hours. Can we review the schedule so I can be safe and effective?" To a Sangha member about a shared task. "I noticed the altar supplies were not replenished. I'm happy to help restock. Can we make a plan so it's maintained each week?" Notice how each script keeps dignity for both sides. Guided rehearsal. This is a short speak-aloud practice you can do quietly before a real conversation.
If at any point you feel overwhelmed, stop, breathe, and return to a comforting practice or seek support. First, find a mirror, a quiet corner, or imagine the person in front of you. Breathe in. Notice the body. Breathe out. Soften. Now say aloud, in your own words, the gentle request. Hello, I appreciate you. I noticed. Pause and notice how your voice feels. Repeat the firm repair ask. When we last spoke, you said, speak it once more and notice steady breath. If your heart races, place a hand on your chest and take 2 slow breaths. This rehearsal is meant to steady voice and heart. It is not rehearsing to win an argument. It is preparing to speak with clarity and care. Gateway 3. Steward the outcome. After you speak, keep simple records. Date, what was said, any photos, names of witnesses. Follow up politely if you do not receive a response. I wanted to follow up on my message about X. Do you have an update? If repair is promised, note the date and maintain a friendly tone. If there is no response, or if you experience hostility, consider elders, Sangha mediation, or formal services. Documenting the steps gives you clarity and protects the dignity of everyone involved. Remember, stewarding is patient, not passive.
2 small experiments to try this week. Experiment 1. Use the gentle request script once, perhaps with a neighbor, vendor, or coworker. Notice your breath before you speak, and write a 1-line note afterward about how it felt and what happened. Experiment 2. Practice the guided rehearsal twice before a planned ask, perhaps in the mirror or with a trusted friend. Observe with curiosity. Was your voice steadier? Did the person respond differently? These small experiments build skill. Be gentle with yourself if things do not go perfectly.
Troubleshooting and safety. Some situations can escalate. Be attentive to signs of retaliation. Angry threats, repeated harassment, or any indication your safety is at risk. If you suspect retaliation, pause and seek support. Elders, community mediation, legal aid, or trusted friends. Emphasize legal humility. This episode does not replace professional advice. Document facts, photograph evidence, and if necessary, consult local authorities or legal aid. If rehearsals surface strong anxiety or past trauma, stop the exercise and reach out to a trusted person or professional. Your well-being matters more than any single conversation.
Summary of key points. If you remember 3 things, let them be this. 1. Prepare. Gather facts, check intention, and do a safety assessment. 2. State. Use simple, non-shaming scripts. Gentle request, firm repair, escalation notice. 3. Steward. Follow up, keep records, and seek mediation or formal help when needed. Practice the short rehearsals and try the 2 experiments this week. Small steps, practiced kindly, become steady habits.
A short closing blessing. May you be steady when speaking. May you keep your dignity and the dignity of others. May your words be clear and compassionate. Thank you for allowing these moments to practice together. If this teaching was helpful, consider subscribing to Sal Sotia so you can receive more steady Dharma tools for everyday life. May you be well. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering.